little bit more strongly from right center in towards home plate. Kapanki now, the 3-1. Ball hit sharply to second, looks at home, runner's already across, fires over in time for the out. Kapanki retired, but an RBI sacrifice grounder there for Kapanki, and it's 7-0 Eau Claire. Really, so it just restart. Okay. Grounder right back to the pitcher. Logan has it over to first for out number 3. So a much cleaner inning for Altoona in the bottom of the second. Only one run across. And we will now go to the top of the third. Altoona coming up, and Andy S., Brendan B., and then back to the top of the order with Colin W. And we've played 2 complete here in the championship game of the Marshfield Baseball Classic, 15 and under division, and 7-0. We've got a 7-run or hour 40 time limit, whichever comes first, and we've got about an hour left on the time limit. So a little bit slower moving game with all those runs being pushed across, but that was a pretty speedy inning, all things considered there for Altoona to put Eau Claire back on the field and give themselves a chance to come up to bat here in the top of the third. New pitcher on the mound for Eau Claire, Ben Boda. So Xavier Benster, 3 strikeouts in 2 complete innings. Nice work by Xavier. Now Boda will step to the hill and see if he can repeat that fairly clean performance there by Benster. Again, only giving up 2 hits, 3 strikeouts, no runs. Pretty good stat line. As we begin the top of the third inning here, you're wondering where to take your team today after the game, after work, or this weekend. Check out Chips Hamburgers, Marshfield End, Wisconsin Rapids. Daily specials, flame-broiled goodness is what I call it. Check out the champ and the junior champ. Those are my favorites. In a hurry, drive-through, same great menu at Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids. Throw down to second, and we are just about ready for baseball here in the top of the third. So go Andy S., Brendan B., and back to the top of the order, Colin W. Andy here, shortstop for Altoona. First at-bat of the game here in the top of the third. Boda with his first pitch of the game. At the knees for a strike. He does leave off right where Benster left off. So we take a look here in the field, find out where Benster went. We'll take a look around here, see if we can get player shuffle here, and it's not a Milwaukee Brewer or that type of level game, so we don't get all the information from the umpires like we sometimes normally would at our regular games. We'll do our best here to keep you up to speed on what's happening. We do know Boda's in, and the pitch here fouled back for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Good contact there by Andy, just a bit late on it. That ball low for... Oh, look at that. There's quite a few watching. Ball low there, so the count draw is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, Boda started out with a strike there and got himself in a bit of a situation here. Good at bat, working for Andy. The 3-2 on its way. Hit down the third base line, snatched up there, fired over to first, and nice throw down there to record the out, 5-3. And out number 1 of the inning for Altoona. Number 23, Brendan B. DH for Altoona. Just double checking our position numbers here, and yeah, Zach's it all there at third base. Nice pick and delivery over to first for the out. Ball low in the dirt, ball one. Jake Becker still at first over there, so Siddall to Becker on that put out. The 1-0. Ball hitting the right field, wind knocking it down, but not before. That can be corralled out there for out number 2. Cody Dayton in right field brings that one down. So now to the top of the order, Colin W. Colin grounded out to third to lead off the game back in the top of the first. Second attempt here for Colin today in this championship game. Boda ready. Swing and a miss. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Boda working pretty quickly. It's about the only difference between him and Benster that I can see so far. Works a little bit faster. That ball there low and in the dirt. Two ball, one strike in the pitch. Outside corner for a strike. 2-2 now with 2 outs. Nobody on here in the top of the third for Altoona. Strike 3 called at the knees. And the 4th strikeout of the game for Altoona. First for Boda since entering here in this 3rd inning as he took over for Xavier Benster. And Altoona goes 1-2-3. We go to the bottom of the 3rd for Eau Claire, Benster, Lou, Dayton coming up. Family at Nasonville Dairy. Thank you for watching this presentation of live high school sports. Nasonville Dairy is over 125 years in the making and has been supporting Wisconsin sports for just as long. Nasonville Dairy supports 180 family farms throughout Wisconsin and is committed to supporting local dairy farmers and all the student athletes in central Wisconsin and beyond. NasonvilleDairy.com.
Cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda, Edam, and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Back here at Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield, Jason with the Zaleski Sports Show on the call. Trevor Zaleski producing today. And we are watching the Marshfield Baseball Classic Championship game here, 15 and under division. Eau Claire coming up for the 3rd time today. They scored 6 in the first, pushed 1 across in the second, and that gives them the 7-0 advantage here in the bottom of the 3rd. You want that? Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there today. Making sure their sons get out here and play baseball, keep themselves active during the summer. And we've got about 20, 25 of them out here in a championship game right now, so pretty good work there all around. That Benster there takes one off the noggin. Good thing he's wearing a helmet. Coach will check on him as he runs down the first base line. Looks pretty good. So Logan with a hit batter, and that gets Eau Claire in business here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. 1 on, nobody out. Center fielder Lou steps in for Eau Claire. Singled back in the first and later scored, had an RBI single. Can't help it. Ball low in the dirt. Huh? Throw to first, late. Ball there, chopped to short, picked up there, over to second for the force out, over to first, double play Altoona turns the double play here as they go 6-4 to 3. Erase Benster and put out Lou on his way down to first. Get that one? No. Logan ready, outside corner, missed for a ball. Just on the wrong camera. Good. Oh, okay. Strike there to Cody Dayton. Dayton steps in for the second time today. Singled back in the first, RBI single, and then later scored. And 2 outs here after a nifty double play turned by Altoona. Low and inside for a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. It's a wind circulation. Ball low. No. Put it right there. Just right there. 3-1 on its way. And low, walk drawn there by Dayton. Brings up Phil Decker. Decker, a 2 RBI double back in the first and then later scored. Reoccurring theme there is you have 6 runs in an inning. A lot of guys are going to score, and he was one of them. Runner on first now is Dayton. 2 outs. Logan still on the mound for Altoona. Looks in. Goes. Ball hit right at us and nicely caught there for the 3rd out. So the first scoreless inning for Eau Claire on the help of a very nicely turned double play and then a short little pop-up here to first base to end the inning. So we go to the top of the 4th. Altoona coming up down 7-0. Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids. Back here at Jack Hackman Field, thanks to our sponsor, Sport and Spine Clinic of Auburndale and Marshfield. Sport and Spine Clinic, remember, you do have a choice. You get that referral from your doctor for physical therapy. You can choose anybody, and I'm telling you, you need to choose Sport and Spine Clinic of Auburndale and Marshfield. Look them up on Facebook. And Mary and Brittany and the rest of the folks out there at Sport and Spine Clinic, even my friend Craig shows up every now and then to man the receptionist desk. Does a nice job, so I'm told. Quick reminder here, we'll be back at Jack Hackman Field on Wednesday, that's the 20th, as the Chaparrals take on the Medford Moondogs. First pitch 7:30, we'll go live at 7. Pre-game, we will talk to Chaparral coach Justin Rayburn, find out all the secrets of this 2018 hot start. They're 6-1 on the season, so doing a nice job is Rayburn and the rest of the Chaparrals. We'll get his comments on the season so far. And then what everybody's waiting for on June 27th, right here at Jack Hackman Field at 7 o'clock, we're going to have a fly-in of an Army helicopter, UH-60 Blackhawk. It's going to fly in right next door to Jack Hackman Field here at 7 p.m. on the 27th. So come and check that out and take tours of the Blackhawk, and it's quite a sight to see coming in, especially as the national anthem is ending. They time it up real nice and make it a lot of fun. And then first pitch is 7:30 against the Wapaka Lakemen. So Chaparrals 20th and 27th at home here at Hackman Field. Pitch there by Boda outside for a ball. Pitch number 2 is hit up to center for an out. Logan, our pitcher today, nice sharply hit ball, but right to center field for the first out of the inning. Remember, you can check out highlights of Chaparrals and anything else we got going on this summer at ZaleskiSportsShow.com or over on Facebook at Zaleski Sports Show. All the highlights for the season so far are there and ready for you to take a look at. Thousands already have, so why not be the next one? That's what I say. I mean, if you haven't seen them yet, I guess what I'll tell you is you'd be one of the last ones. So don't be the last one. Ball there, grounded up the third base line, foul. Kyle R. hit that ball right up the third base line and collected in foul territory by the Eau Claire third baseman over there. No balls, 2 strikes now, as Boda works second inning of the game in the top of the 4th. Benster with 2 complete innings to start the game. Outside for a ball. Benster with 3 strikeouts, Boda with 1. Ball low and in the dirt for ball 2. Strike 3 looking there, and Boda racks up his 2nd strikeout of the game. 1 back in the 3rd, and now for out number 2 here in the top of the 4th. Also, we're going to have a nice schedule, not a full schedule, nice schedule though, of American Legion baseball here, Marshfield Post 54. And we'll be back here at Jack Hackman Field tomorrow, Monday night. Strike there delivered by Boda. Trevor, 7 o'clock first pitch or 7:30? 7:30 first pitch, so we'll go live around about 10 after 7. Check in on Post 54 Blue Devils here in Marshfield. Low for a ball. Be our first look at them this year. I understand they just had their first win of the year here a few days ago. Started out 0-3. We'll see if we can bring him any luck. That ball lifted to short. Under it there, and easy catch there for a shortstop for Eau Claire. So 1-2-3 inning for Boda. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. Eau Claire still up 7-0. V&H Automotive serves Marshfield and central Wisconsin with new Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram trucks. Our professional staff of factory-trained sales associates and parts and service personnel are here to serve you. Our business managers use more than a dozen lenders to ensure you the lowest rates anywhere. From Marshfield to Wausau, Wisconsin Rapids to Stevens Point, or Colby to Medford, we are a short drive from anywhere for friendly service and very competitive pricing. Come see V&H Automotive today. All right, back here at the Marshfield Baseball Classic as we take a look at a pair of umpires here standing on the first base line. Watching warm-up pitches by Logan. Nice effort out here by Logan today. A lot of sharply hit balls. 7 runs are under his watch, but he's done a nice job out there today. Just a matter of getting some timely outs, and they got timely outs in the 3rd inning. They held Eau Claire scoreless for the first time during the game in the 3rd inning. Big credit to a 6-4-3 double play to get out number 1 and 2, and then a walk, and then a pop up to first. Again, here Jason with the Zaleski Sports Show on the call today. Thanks for watching. Make sure to tell your friends where you found us. Send them a quick message, text, Facebook, Snapface, I don't know, whatever. Tell them where you found us, and they can find us here too. May as well watch the last couple innings here. A champion is going to be crowned here at the Marshfield Baseball Classic in probably the next 30 minutes. As we've got Eau Claire, we'll go Becker, Schmidt, and Boda, all for their second at-bats today here in the bottom of the 4th. Inside for a ball. Thanks to our friends out at Nasonville Dairy. Nasonville Dairy located on US Highway 10 just west of Marshfield. Fresh cheese curds made daily, and those cheese curds can be found all over central Wisconsin. Whether at their store, at your favorite retail location, or online at nasonvilledairy.com. 1 ball, 1 strike. Low for ball 2 there. Make sure to stay tuned to our post-game show brought to you by Wheelers Chevrolet. Wheelers with 7 locations across central Wisconsin. That ball hit. Oh, another tough bounce there at short as the ball comes all the way over, and a nice play there. 6-3 on the tough hop. Nicely done by Andy out there at shortstop. he's had a couple kind of hop up at him there, and he's got it figured out now. And you're right, a Zaleski Sports Show 3-0 by Andy out there at shortstop. Very nice play. Schmidt now steps in for the second time today. Flew out to right field in the first inning. Strike there in the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out here, again, thanks to that very, very nice play at short there by Andy. Ball right at third for an out number 2. And the meaty side of the infield doing work here in the 4th inning. Two up, 2 down. And Ben Boda now steps in for the second time today. Grounded out to short back in the first to end the first inning. It was a long 6-run first inning for Eau Claire. But they've tapered off here in the last couple innings. Only 1 run in the second and no runs in the third, and 2 outs, nobody on here in the second. A little bit further inside, turns him away, ball 2. And 3 straight balls now by Logan. 3-0 the count. Strike there. Again, coming up post-game, Wheeler's Chevrolet post-game show. Wheeler's with 7 locations around central Wisconsin. WheelersGM.com for all their inventory. We will talk to the winning coach, and we will have a Zaleski Sports Show Highlight House Player of the Game. All that comes up during the post-game show, so stay tuned. We'll find out from Coach on the keys to victory today, and we'll talk to our Player of the Game, and in this case, our champion of the game, as we're in a championship game here at Hackman Field. Walk drawn by Boda. Foul there by Zach Siddall. Siddall steps in for the second time today. He popped up to first base back in the second inning. Again, Boda at first. 2 outs. Strike called, run goes down. The throw down is just a bit behind. Boda with stolen base. Strike called though, so no balls, 2 strikes. Siddall not particularly impressed with the strike call. He's not in charge. And the 0-2. Grounded to third and just off third. Bounced over to second. They'll have Boda in a rundown here between second and third. Keep an eye on this here as Boda slips there. Tag. He's off the baseline. Tagged either way. Nice job by Altoona. We talked about on the Zaleski Sports Show a couple weeks ago, the Sports 101 of a rundown. And Altoona's been practicing, I think, because they did a nice job of the rundown there. Had both single file lines behind second and third base and pinched in on Boda until they were able to get him to slip and fall for the out. So third out there on the base paths. And Siddall did reach, so Choate will actually start the bottom of the 5th. But for now, we'll go to the top of the 5th. Altoona looking for their first run, down 7-0.
My name is Marissa, and I just finished my junior year in college. It's time for me to buy my first car before I start my senior year and before I start my career search. I clicked on an ad for Wheelers and found a car that was in my budget. I contacted the dealership and they emailed me an appointment for test drive. Test drive day is here. The sales staff was helpful and made sure I was comfortable learning about the car. It only took a few minutes and my credit application was approved. Just a couple of quick signatures and a payment I can afford. My first time buying a car, and it was so simple. Thank you, Wheelers.
And a reminder, you can check out the Zaleski Sports Show weekly, Wednesdays at 5:30. Check it out on Facebook, Focus on Marshfield, and Zaleski Sports Show, and a host of other places. And if you are a subscriber to Charter Spectrum Cable, Charter Cable Channel 989, And original airs every Wednesday at 5:30, and then a few replays every now and then. Of course, it's on demand over at Facebook and the website, so you can check it out anytime. A lot of folks talking about the Sports 101 from a couple weeks ago on the rundown, and we saw a very nice rundown there to end the bottom of the fourth inning, put on by Altoona. They got in two single file lines behind second and third and pinched the runner down until he had nowhere to go. Tagged him for the last out of the inning. It's a very valuable skill, the rundown in baseball. Altoona now top of the fifth. We'll go Riley, Connor, and Brady to start the top of the fifth. Got about 40 minutes left on our time limit, and we're here in the fifth, so there's a chance we go all seven, especially these innings have picked up steam here the last couple. But Altoona's not worried about time limit or innings. They're worried about runs right now, as they've yet to score, and they're down 7.
Good eye.
The 2-1 popped up right in front of the pitcher's mound, and in for the catch there is Boda, who starts his third inning of work. 1 out. And Xavier Benster went 2 full innings, gave up 2 hits, 3 strikeouts. Nice work, and now Boda's come in and picked up right where he left off. He's got 2 strikeouts and has given up no hits. It was actually third and fourth inning, both went 1, 2, 3, and he's had now 7 straight outs since entering the game. Fouled straight back by, let's see who that is there. We might have had a batting order slip up here, but I've got Brady J now at the plate, so we're going to go with that. Well, we might have had a pinch hitter there somehow, or they may just be out of order, but not my place to call it out. So Brady's up. Brady down the left field line and foul. Just foul down the left field line. Missed it by about an inch or an inch and a half. Two balls, 2 strikes. Pitch, swing and a miss. It's another strikeout for Boda, now his third of the game. Matches Benster's total. 6 strikeouts altogether for Eau Claire. 2 outs here in the top of the fifth for Altoona. Outside for a ball. Swing and a miss. That ball hit up and straight back off the fence, and strike 2. Good idea. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Boda delivers. Foul back and out of play. Connor R. here up for the second time today. Struck out back in the bottom of the second. And sees ball 2 come in. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Get 2 outs here in the top of the fifth. Nobody on. Nobody's been on base for Altoona since the second inning. Top of the strike zone, and the count is full. Boda looking for a tall strike there, didn't get it. And now the full count, 2 out pitch. Low for ball 4. So Boda issues the walk to Connor. Andy now take his second attempt today. He batted against Boda back in the third. He was the first batter of the third inning, so he didn't see Benster. He did see a ground ball down to third base and recorded an out, outside for a ball. Boda reaches down low, looks in, gets the call, fires in, and right back to third. Over to first for the out, so Andy, nice play in the field at short here a couple times. He's got his Zaleski Sports Show 3 to see. He's also got 2 ground outs to third, and that was the third out of the inning. So Altoona goes down, leaving one on. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Eau Claire coming up and up 7-0.
Welcome to the Zaleski Sports Show. I'm your host, Rachel.
Hey, welcome to Coach on the Couch. I'm your host, Jason Zaleski.
It's time for the Zaleski Sports Show 3 to see.
I'm in the house.
I'm in the house.
He's in the house. He's in the house.
Have a great week, everyone.
Go Sports! All right, back here at Marshfield Baseball Classic Championship game, bottom of the 5th, Eau Claire over Altoona, 7-0. Wind shifting a little bit and picking up in speed here a little bit too. Wind shifted just from right field now in towards third base. It was blowing from right center to home, so slight shift in the wind shouldn't affect the game as Logan now starts his 5th inning on the mound for Altoona. Eau Claire will go Choate, Kapanke, and Erickson. So Choate at the bottom of the order and then back to the top. Choate singled and scored back in the 2nd inning. Last run that we saw come across here in this game. It was the 7th run in the game for Eau Claire. Logan ready. High and off his shoulder there. Just attempting a little bit too far inside, and a second time that Logan has connected with an Eau Claire batter today. Just missed a spot there. No harm, no foul. Runner on first as a result. Nobody out. Back to the top now is Kapanke. Kapanke is 1 for 2 today. Runner going, throw down. Have a play here? No, didn't quite get the ball in his mitt. Tag without a ball is safe. Tag without a ball is like no tag at all. Put that walking in your pocket. Ball in the dirt there, gets by, wild pitch here, and we'll move Choate over to third. So he's quickly moved all the way around the bases. Still nobody out. Logan ready now, the 2-0. That ball is driven to left center field, and that will get down. Diving attempt, no good. And Choate comes around to score. RBI single, second RBI of the day for Kapanke. As he had an RBI sacrifice ground out back in the 2nd inning. So second RBI for Kapanke. He trades places, or he goes on first now. Choate had worked his way all the way around the bases on a couple balls in the dirt. 8-0 Eau Claire. That ball ripped to third, gobbled up there, over to second for 1, and not able to see over the tall Kapanke to get the ball back over to first for the double play. 1 out though. Erickson, fielder's choice, down to first. 5-4 is the first out of the inning. Xavier Benster now steps in for the third time today. Reached on a fielder's choice and a walk. Runner going. Throw down. Nice throw again. And again, ball just able to just get away from the second baseman. Not able to bring the ball all the way down in his glove. Otherwise, you would have had him there. Stolen base. So both runners on this inning, both stealing. Second of the third runners on, I should say, that have stolen second base. Kapanke didn't have time to steal, as the first pitch to Erickson was a ground ball. That ball lifted high by Benster up to second base, calls for it, under it, and makes the catch. Out number 2. Nice play there by number 8, Brady J. Infield doing their job for Altoona. It's just that first inning. And again, we'll talk to our game-winning coach here in the Wheelers post-game show, but either coach we'll talk to, we'll want to know about the first inning and what that meant to the game, as that ball is ripped right through the hole by Lou. Around comes a run to score there, and Erickson comes all the way around to score. The second run of the inning, and the second RBI put up by Lou. So 2 RBIs for Lou. 2 runs in the inning for Eau Claire, and they're up 9-0 over Altoona. 2 outs. Brings up Cody Dayton. Dayton 1 for 1 today. Drew a walk back in the third and then hit in the first. Single. So I should clarify what a hit is. Singled in the first, walked in the third. He's up here again in the fifth. Logan ready, looks in, delivers. That ball hit at eye level again, up to back to second base. That ball is going to drop there in front of the right fielder. Brady couldn't get all the way back to make that play. Now runners on the corners with 2 outs for Eau Claire. Dayton on first, Lou on third. Phil Decker now doubled back in the first inning. At bat number 3 for Phil today. 2 outs, bottom of the fifth. 9-0 Eau Claire. Strike on the outside corner. Nice pitch by Logan. We'll know what this guy scores. That ball right back to the pitcher. Logan knocks it down, takes his time over to first for out number 3. And they'll hold Eau Claire at 9 runs for the time being. So another nice put up by Logan. He's had a couple today. And the third out. So 2 runs do come across. It's 9-0 Eau Claire. Top of the 6th coming up. Chili Implement, located just north of Highway 10 in Chili, is your place for Kubota zero-turn mowers. If your lawn is big or small, we have all the lawn care solutions for you. Check out our 60-inch deck. Kubota, powerful, precise, proven. Chili Implement is your choice for Kubota, Case IH, and Gale. Chili Implement, open 6 days a week to serve you. Chili Implement. Chili Implement. Back at Jack Hackman Field here in Marshfield, and you just saw our friends over at Chili Implement on the screen there. Guys, there is plenty of grass to be grown this summer, and Chili Implement is your place for your lawn tractor needs. Walk behind, zero turn, all the way up to a 60-inch deck. Are you kidding me? If you got the grass, they got the machine for you over at Chili Implement in Chili. Open 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday. Sat on a couple of those tractors the other day. They were nice. Nice tractors, nice farm equipment. Just about anything you'd ever need is over at Chili Implement. Make sure to talk to my man Buff. Buff is going to hook you up. Tell him I said so. If he tells you anything else, give me a call. Okay. Buff's a pretty cool dude. Gave up his coaching reins. Actually, really big into sports is Buff. Was the Spencer girls volleyball coach for a number of years. So he's retired from that, so he can help you get your lawn tractor over at Chili Implement, and so he can help me get a laugh in every now and then. Works out for me, works out for you. Throwdown is complete. And we will go Brendan, Colin, Logan for the top of the 6th inning here, Altoona. Altoona getting into danger territory here as they will get no more than 2 more at-bats. We got 30 minutes left on the time limit, so I think there's plenty of time for 7 innings now at our current pace, but Altoona's going to need to step up and get some runs here, or it may not matter by the time we get to the 7th inning. That ball low. And we do have a new pitcher for Eau Claire, wondering how long they were going to let Boda go. And he finishes up, and Griffin Choate now on the mound for Eau Claire. Boda with 3 complete, 3 strikeouts, no runs, only 2 base runners, just 2 walks during his 3 innings here today. Choate, another hard throwing righty for Eau Claire. A hard throw in the dirt is a ball every time, unless you swing at it. Tip foul, and the count now evens at 2-2 to Brendan, our DH today for Altoona. Altoona looking for base runners here. That's the way to get back in a 9-0 game. You need base runners, and you need them with as few outs as possible. 0 outs preferable. Here's the pitch. Inside corner looking for strike 3. Brendan goes down. Choate with his first strikeout. Both pitchers prior, both Benster and Boda with 3 strikeouts. Choate sees his first batter and his first strikeout. Good pitching today for Eau Claire. Choate ready and delivers. Strike there, 1-1 now the count. How do you have? Audio difficulties resolved, and we are back. Runner down, throw down is going to be in time for the out. Gun down on his way to third for out number 2. As Colin had reached base. On his way to third, Colin there, thrown out. Nice play by the catcher. Out number 2. Again, Logan here. Chops one to third, over and tall. Tag put on for out number 3, so nicely done there by the first baseman for Eau Claire, Alex Schmidt. Brings down the high throw for the third out. So, with the base runner reaching, but then thrown out, the Altoona team does go down 1-2-3 in the top of the 6th. Score remains 9-0. From the family at Nasonville Dairy, thank you for watching this presentation of live high school sports. Nasonville Dairy is over 125 years in the making. and has been supporting Wisconsin sports for just as long. Masonville Dairy supports 180 family farms throughout Wisconsin and is committed to supporting local dairy farmers and all the student athletes in central Wisconsin and beyond. MasonvilleDairy.com.
Cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa Refrier, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda, Edam, and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
I'm telling you though, I plugged it in out here. Must not have been enough. Bottom of the sixth inning again. Make sure to stay tuned for the Wheelers Chevrolet postgame show. Talk to our winning coach and our Zaleski Sports Show highlight house player of the game. That all comes up at the conclusion of this championship game, so stay tuned for that. For now, we're in the bottom of the sixth with Eau Claire up 9-0. Trying to get clarification here if there's a 10-run rule, and I would bet after 5 there is, with the game scheduled for 7. So 1 run here by Eau Claire, I believe, will end the game. Find out. Logan still on the mound. Full 5 innings of work here for Logan. Done a nice job out there. And he remains in the game at pitcher for Altoona. Warm-up pitch there by Logan, just a bit outside. That's why they're warm-up pitches. Get ready, just in case. Is there a 10-run rule in the championship game or not? I think there might be. I'm not sure. We may all find out together. Hopefully not. From your side, so yeah. All right, trying to get some verification on the 10-run rule, and we're not sure is the answer. Strike there call. Logan gets the Altoona squad started with the strike here in the bottom of the sixth. Jake Becker, Schmidt, and then Boda for Eau Claire in the bottom of the sixth. That ball is ripped to left center and knocked down there by the left fielder. Single starts the inning for Eau Claire by Becker. And that potential 10th run now on base for Eau Claire with nobody out. Alex Schmidt now steps in for his 3rd time. He's flown out to right and 3rd in his first 2 attempts. Attempt number 3 here is now begun with runner going down. Throw down just late. Stolen base by Jake Becker. Down. That ball ripped back up the middle. Nice stop there again by Brady at short. Very nice play. Over to first for the out. Throw over to third, not in time. But you can see why they've got Brady at short. He's able to make plays out there. Doing a nice job. Probably saved a couple runs for Altoona in this game. So 1 out. Becker over to third on the throw. Boda up. Strike called. Boda grounded out to short back in the first. We reached on a base on balls in the 4th inning, so at bat number 3 here. Just high for a ball. And the 1-1. That ball hit directly into left field, off of his mitt, and run number 10 here is coming across, and that will do it. So the 10-run rule in effect here at Jack Hackman Field in the championship game. 10 runs now across as Boda delivers the game-winning run, game-clinching run for an RBI. So again, Stay tuned here. We're going to take a short commercial break, but stay tuned for the Wheelers postgame show. Talk to our winning coach from Eau Claire and a Zaleski Sports Show Highlight House player. You'll have to watch and see who that is. That's all coming up next. Wondering to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty, char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids. Up. Put it up there.
Just go on the field.
Yeah, well, hurry up. You can do your chair later. Okay, guys.
Thank you.
Okay, somebody's got to get on the ladder and zoom in. So put me center with one spot left here. Okay? Trevor, do you have a sound check on me? Sound check is good. Check, check. We're good there. Okay. Are we live yet? Back live. Okay, guys. Back live here at Hackman as we see the Eau Claire A's win the championship here at the Marshfield Baseball Classic, 15 and under division, 9-0 Altoona. We'll grab a coach here from Eau Claire in just a minute, but first we'll tell you how it went. Eau Claire started out very strong, 6 runs in the first inning was a hot start that they had, and really the only thing needed. Pitching did the job for them. Again, between their 3 pitchers, 8 strikeouts today, and really kept Altoona off the bases. Just a handful of base runners for Altoona, and the Eau Claire pitching, big story here in this game today. We will talk to our Zaleski Sports Show Highlight House Player of the Game, Jake Becker, here coming up too. So we'll talk to Coach, we'll talk to Jake, and that's all going to happen just in a couple minutes. So Trevor's going to give us a quick commercial break. I'm going to go corral up the coach and Jake, and we'll be right back. Okay. B&H Automotive serves Marshfield and central Wisconsin with new Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram trucks. Our professional staff of factory-trained sales associates and parts and service personnel are here to serve you. Our business managers use more than a dozen lenders to ensure you the lowest rates anywhere. From Marshfield to Wausau, Wisconsin Rapids to Stevens Point, or Colby to Medford, we are a short drive from anywhere for friendly service and very competitive pricing. Come see V&H Automotive today.
My name is Marissa, and I just finished my junior year in college. It's time for me to buy my first car before I start my senior year and before I start my career search. I clicked on an ad for Wheelers and found a car that was in my budget. I contacted the dealership and they emailed me an appointment for test drive. Test drive day is here. The sales staff was helpful and made sure I was comfortable learning about the car. It only took a few minutes and my credit application was approved. Just a couple of quick signatures and a payment I can afford. My first time buying a car, and it was so simple. Thank you, Wheelers.
Welcome to the Zaleski Sports Show. I'm your host, Rachel.
Hey, welcome to Coach on the Couch. I'm your host, Jason Zaleski.
It's time for the Zaleski Sports Show 3 to C.
I'm in the house. I'm in the house.
He's in the house.
Have a great week, everyone.
Go Sports!
Guys, thank
All right, guys, back here at Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield as we are in our Wheelers Chevrolet postgame show as we saw the Eau Claire A's take down Altoona today 10-0. While he's walking by, I want to talk to Mr. Montalvo over here. We're going to put you on the live broadcast if that's okay. Yeah. You know, just want to talk about the tournament overall. A bunch of age groups, just kids out here having fun, playing baseball. Just talk about the tournament and what it takes to put it on each year.
Oh, well, it's a lot of work, and obviously the association, Marshfield Baseball Association, you know, has been putting it on. This is the 11th year, and we, a couple years ago, thought about not doing it, and we just decided, you know what, we just need to keep going, because if we lose the teams coming, they're going to go find someplace else to go, and we'll never get them back. So we decided to, you know, as a group, let's keep this thing going. We got a good thing going, and the first couple weeks in June that we run the even numbers, you know, the 10, 12s, and 14s last weekend, and this weekend with the odd number age groups. And we added the 15s this year just by chance. We wanted to decide see how many teams we would get, and we ended up filling the tournament spot in that age group. So worked out great, and we're excited, and we're looking forward to next year.
How many teams total, and then where does all the money go from concessions and that kind of thing?
We had 46 teams total, I believe, and what we do with the money is we try to make baseball better in Marshfield. You know, the city obviously provides great facilities for us, so you know, we take the money and we buy the batting cages and upgrade the bullpens and do the fence lines and hitting areas. So when the teams come here, they have a place that they can do that. You know, the city puts up the great facility, and we just build on top of that. Yeah,
sounds good. Well, Randy, thanks for putting on a great tournament. Thanks for having us here. Yeah, we're going to talk to our player of the game here coming up, so thanks for stopping by. Yeah, we'll talk to Jake here real quick. Thanks for putting on the tournament. All right, Jake, right? Hey, Jake, Jason Zaleski.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, so we're right up the camera, right up here. So we do a little thing here in Marshfield called the Zaleski Sports Show. Have a little bit of fun. We do a bunch of highlights. Your game will have highlights here later tonight, so make sure to tell all your family. You'll be on them. So,
all right.
Whether on the field or on this here. But just a couple simple questions. So again, you're our player of the game. We'll just go through your stat line here. 2 for 3, 2 runs, and an RBI. Your guys got out to a hot start, 6 runs in the first inning.
Yes.
After the first inning, did you think that was enough?
I feel like we could have done a little better, I guess. We kind of let loose a bit, but I think we should have just kept going and sure to win, I guess.
Yeah. Pitching, starting, and relief pitching today, 8 strikeouts overall. That had to be a big help out there on the defensive end.
Yeah, it was. Our pitchers did amazing. It was really good having such good pitching.
Yeah. Okay, now talk about your history in baseball. How long you've been playing? How long do you want to play?
Well, I've been playing since I was really young. Started with my dad in the backyard, just hitting off a tee. My goal is to for sure play college. I love the game, and I just love to keep playing it.
Yeah, excellent. Okay, now you'll see this later on the highlights, but what we do with our player of the house, our player of the game, is kind of fun. You get to say I'm in the house, right?
Right.
It's the Zaleski Sports Show highlight house. So what you're going to do is look up at the camera. Did you bring your
medal?
Medal with you?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so here's what you're going to hold up the medal. Be proud.
Oh, if I can. There we go.
There you go. And then when you look at the camera, I'll count you down 3, 2, 1. I'm going to kind of step out of the way.
All right.
You're just going to look in the camera and say I'm in the house. You can do something fun with it though, right?
All right.
Some guys flex or do other weird stuff. Some just take it kind of calm. It's up to you what you want to do. But I'll just hold the microphone and I'll go 3, 2, 1, and then I'm in the house.
All right.
All right, and you hold up your medal while you're doing it. Oh, we're going to step over a little bit. That's good?
Maybe a little more right.
Oh. Okay, right in that camera. I'm in the house, okay? All right, 3, 2, 1.
I'm in the house.
Nice. Nice job. Congratulations. Send coach over, okay? Okay. All right, that was our Zaleski Sports Show highlight house player of the game, Jake Becker. Again, 2 for 3, 2 runs, and RBI. A lot of good to go around. We'll talk about Coach here real quick about that. All the good news to go around. He scored 10 runs. Honestly, we could have probably named a handful of players our player of the game, but Jake is where we landed on. It's not by popular vote, it's by my vote. So, Coach, congratulations. Your name just for the camera?
Pete Barngill.
Okay, Pete, congratulations on the championship today. Talking to Jake a little bit, 6 runs there in the first inning. Got off to a hot start. Was that all you needed today?
I don't think it was all we needed. We got off to a great start. We got off to a slow start this morning, so proud of our guys. We've only been together for about a few days, so yeah. So proud of the way they played, and on to Boston next week.
Let's talk about pitching today. Went through 3 pitchers. All of them did well. Talk about your pitching strategy coming into the game.
Well, we went with Javi. He's probably our #1 at this point, but then Ben Bona pitched really well from Regis. And then we went to Griffin Choate from North, who pitched really well. So trying to find some guys to pitch as we head towards state.
Yeah, okay. And then, again, Jake was our player of the game. I was just talking while you were walking up here. We probably could have named any of half dozen guys a player of the game. Talk about one or two others that did a really good job out here today on the offensive end.
Boy, you're putting me on the spot here. Man, Xavier, I think, got a couple hits. All of them did well. They all put the ball in play, and that's what we asked them to do. Not hit fly balls and hit hard ground balls. So I don't know if I could pinpoint one guy. I think it was a team effort.
Yeah, all right.
All right.
Good, Coach. Congratulations. Marshfield.
You bet. Thank you.
Okay. All right, guys, that'll do it for now. Again, as we look towards the rest of the evening here, highlights of this game coming up later tonight. You can catch those on Facebook at Zaleski Sports Show, on the website, ZaleskiSportsShow.com. Eau Claire 10, and the other guys didn't score, but 10-0 is the final here after 6 innings in the 15 and under Marshfield Baseball Classic Championship game. We'll see you next time.